My name is Cassidy, and I will be presenting on how Kalamazoo City residents are impoverished by major corporations. We are going to look at some photographs, the current problem, the desired situation, beneficiaries, theory of change, and results change. To begin, we are going to go over some of the demographics of Kalamazoo. The poverty rate in Kalamazoo is 27.8%. This is an estimated 18,822 of 67,619 people who are living in poverty. Kalamazoo's poverty rate is 112.21% higher than the Michigan average. Additionally, Kalamazoo's poverty rate is 117.19% higher than the U.S. average. So, as you can tell, the poverty rate in Kalamazoo is extremely high. Income inequality in the Kalamazoo area is above the 80th percentile for U.S. cities, and the average individual income in Kalamazoo is $22,000 versus the national average of $31,000. If you look at the graph to the right, you can see the average poverty and unemployment rates for Kalamazoo City residents, Portage residents, which is the surrounding city of Kalamazoo, and the U.S. average. It is clear that the poverty rate in Kalamazoo City is much higher than the surrounding city. This is the problem I want to focus on. Large corporations such as Walmart, Target, or Costco are strategically placed outside of Kalamazoo city limits, meaning that Kalamazoo residents must travel outside of the city to shop at these general merchandise retailers. As a result, the more wealthy counties surrounding Kalamazoo City receive more in tax revenue, leaving Kalamazoo City with less. This creates a cyclical chain of poverty for the residents of Kalamazoo City. For example, when you go buy something at these major corporations, they get revenue. They get taxed based on that revenue from the city where the company is located. So, the city gets part of that revenue through taxes. As a result, Portage, the surrounding city, has much more in tax revenue to put back into their city for renovations, jobs, etc., because these massive companies are located in that city. However, it's Kalamazoo City residents' money from their spending that is benefiting Portage because they have to go out of their city to get goods and services. Because Target, Costco, Walmart, etc. are all one-stop shops that people like to go there and get everything they need at once. Now I'd like to focus on the desired situation. I think that there needs to be a more equal distribution of wealth between Kalamazoo City and its surrounding cities. So there's already a plan focused on helping lessen the poverty rate in Kalamazoo called the Shared Prosperity Plan. This plan is a bold initiative aimed at transforming Kalamazoo into a place where everybody prospers and thrives. Their vision is to create a community where no one is left behind because of poverty or lack of opportunities. The vision doesn't just focus on financial assets, but all assets. Every individual has assets that make them valuable and useful to the community. Regardless of what assets people have, they all need opportunities to grow them. Its mission is to change the culture of Kalamazoo. The organization's fundamental objective is to make Kalamazoo more prosperous and eliminate generational poverty. Strategies to do this is to expand training and placement services for high-demand skills, partner with employers to remove barriers to employment and increase socioeconomic diversity of candidates and employees, and to equip individuals to utilize self-employment/entrepreneurship opportunities. I also think it's important to place major corporations within the city limits. Placing these one-stop shops within Kalamazoo's limits will allow for more tax revenue, in turn leading to more renovation, more jobs, less homelessness, etc. Next, I want to focus on the beneficiaries. So my priority population is working-aged adults of color, working-aged adults at or below ALICE threshold, which is the minimum income level necessary for survival for a household, working-aged adults in neighborhoods of concentrated poverty, and working-aged adults with criminal records. Next is my theory of change. My intention is to increase access to good jobs. These objectives include increase the number of people that want jobs and want to advance in their workplace, to reduce barriers to getting jobs, keeping jobs, and maintaining productivity on the job. Also, to ensure job training programs are aligned with employer needs and to lead to job placements, job retention, and job advancement. And strategies to do this are partner with employers to remove barriers to employment and increase socioeconomic diversity of candidates and employees. To equip individuals to utilize self-employment/entrepreneurship opportunities. Work with employers to provide incentives/supports for low-wage employees. And to expand training and placement services for high-demand skills. Now the results chain. If my plan goes well, the short-term results will include increased numbers of business members in Southwest Michigan Employee Resource Network, increase in supportive workplace policies and procedures, changes to job training programs that align with employer needs, and increase enrollment in job training programs. The midterm results will include increased number of business bank accounts opened, increased childcare options, and waiting lists for job training programs. And the long-term results will include decreased number of unemployed individuals and close the unemployment gap between subgroups, decrease the number of employed adults in poverty, decrease the number of unemployed individuals and close the gap between subgroups,